Okay. Very good morning, all of you. First I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Ranjit Kumar. Today I'm handling your important topic of general aptitude. So, what is a general aptitude? First, I'm going to explain. Actually, it's a numerical based. Based on the small calculation, we are going to find the exact answer for that one. This general aptitude play a very important in your IMCET examination. Okay. First, I'm going to explain. First, I'm going to the explain my syllabus. Sixth one, simple interest and compound interest. I hope you already know this. In the 10th standard itself, this question now came that in simple interest and compound interest. Seventh one, mind calculation. That is called nothing but how much time, how much speed, how much distance the component will be traveled. For example, the component will be traveled from one point to another point. How much distance is traveled with respect to time? How much speed will be taken? So according to this, we are going to calculate the velocity, acceleration, this and all we're going to see in the seventh chapter. Eighth one, very simple, very simple. For example, the person doing some work with respect to some time. So how much work is done in a particular time frame? How much people are required to complete the work? This and all we are going to see in the time and work shape. Third one, mixing. Here, I'm going to take the two different quantity of two material and mixed in some quantity ratio. In this ratio, and how much percentage of this component, how much percentage of this component we are going to see in the ninth chapter. 10th one, basic, very basic. So we are going to take the defined shape of the material, and this in the defined shape of the material, area, parameter, we are going to calculate, and volume and surface. So this is our detailed syllabus. Again, I will tell you, this is a very easy subject. First topic is a numbering system. In the numbering system, LCM, HCF, and LCM, we are going to calculate important words. And simplification, percentage, ratio and proportional, average, profit loss, and the simple and compound interest, time, speed, distance, and time and work, mixing of the component and measurements. These are our syllabus now. Now we are going to see one by one for the syllabus. Very first syllabus, number system. What is the number system? For example, it is identification. For generally, the number system is start from 0, 1. We already know the name. That there is a no fraction, no decimal, no negative value. This is the main thing. It is goes up to infinity. That is the main thing. That is a number system. So these are basic. Now we are following some rules for the natural system. Number one, closure property. What is a closure property? For example, I'm going to take the two numerical and add this to, definitely I will get a round figure that is called as a closed property. Second one, cumulative property. What is a cumulative property mean? For example, I'm going to take the two component. What is the two component? A and B. The two component I'm going to take. I'm going to add this to example 4 and 2. If I'm going to add this to, I will be get 6. Now I'm doing 2 plus 4 also 6. That is called as a cumulative property of this one. Okay, this is a cumulative property. Third one, associative property. So sum of two component added to another component should be equal to the combination of another two component plus the remaining component is called as an associative property. These four properties are very important role. Another one more important property is nothing but distribution property. I'm going to take the three different material. In the three different material, I'm going to add any two material, and this is and the multiplication of remaining material. This should be equal to combination of two material plus combination of remaining two material. This is called as a basic property of the natural numbers. This is a properties. Correct? This is a basic property. Please note down this. It is a property. Now we are going to see the small simple problems. First, identify the natural numbers. I'm going to give some set of numbers -3, 0, 2, 7.5, 10. So here I'm going to mention that is called 2 and 10 is a natural. How it is natural? See the law that start from 0 to 1. No fraction, no negative. It goes up to the infinity. So from this rule, the 2 10 is a correct. Second one, what is the smallest natural number in this one? 1, not 0, it is a 1. See the second rule, that is a no negative number, start from 1. So this now start from 1. So this is a basic problem. Now we are going to see the what is the whole number. Whole number is nothing but it is a non-negative number. First point, non-negative integers that include 0 and all positive counts numbers. That is a no fraction, no decimal, and the negative numbers are not present in this. That is called as a whole number. First one, it is called as a natural number. First is a natural number. Second one is a whole number. Third one is an integer. What is an integer? The integers are the whole number, and there is a no negative, and including 7. See the rest. -5, -4, -3, -2, like that we are going on up to this. So it is called as an integer. It is called as an integer. And type of integers. Suppose it is a positive integer mean, that is called as a positive integer mean. It is a 1, 2, 3 or very important rule. And negative integer mean -1, -2. This very one important. 0 is neither positive nor negative, not integer. 2.5 is a decimal. 3 by 4 is a fraction. Okay. These are types of numbers. Some key property I will tell you, closure property and cumulative property, as I said, same property. Final one is a fraction and a decimal. What is a fraction? What is a decimal? First piece. So, first, what is a fraction? I'm going to explain that one way. What is a fraction? The fraction is present the part of whole number. Part of the whole number. It is called as a fraction. Decimal is nothing but the decimal point is present. For example, 0.75 is a decimal. So this is a fraction decimal. So types of number, the number, integer, fraction, decimal, and integers. These are types of the number. Okay. Now we are going to see one by one. So very first topic is a highest common factor. What is the highest common factor? It is a, I'm going to give that two number. For example, to say the problem, find the HF of 36 and 48. So in this 36 and 48, I'm going to divide this number. So how much it is? 2 into 2, 3 into 3. So here, 2 2s are present and 3 3s are present. So total, I'm going to multiply all those things, you will be get 36. See the another number 48. 2 4s are there, 2 power of 4 and 3 less than. So from this, you choose some minimum number. See the highest common factor. In this highest common factor, 2 power of 2 is minimum. Here the 2 power of 2 is present here and 2 power of 2 powers present here. So minimum value is 2 power of 2 is present. So it is called as a 2 power of 2 is minimum value by multiplication. In this another combination, see the another combination, 3 power of 1 and 3 power of 2 is present. From this two combination, minimum value is only 3. So I'm going to take 3. So multiple of this one, 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 3, so 12. So the result answer is nothing but HF is nothing but 1, 12. That is called HF. So I hope you understood. Okay. We'll see the next problem. So the first problem, I'm going to give the two number 36 and 40. See the second problem, I'm going to give you 3 numbers 45, 60, and 75. 45, I'm going to divide into 9 into 5 into 7, 45. So 9, again, I'm going to divide 3 into 3. So 3 square into 5 is a 45. Okay. Next number is 60. 60 is nothing but 2 square I into 3 into 1. And similarly 75, 3 power of 1, 5 square. From this 3 combination, minimum power I'm going to take. What are the powers are present? 2 and 3 and 5 is present. Yes. So from this 2, see the first row, there is no 2s are present. So here no 2s are only 2 power of 2 is present. Here no 2s are present. So I'm going to remove them. If the number should be present in all the set, that only I'm going to do. So this is the next one. 3 square, 3 is present, 3 power is present, 3 power is present, 3 power is present. So I'm going to take the from this 3 power, I'm going to take the minimum value, 3 power of 1. And another one, 5 power of 1, 5 power of 1, 5 power of 2. So minimum value is 5. So 3 into 5, how much it is 15? This is the answer here. So first problem and second problem is both are same. So this is a two set of problem. Third type is a very simple type. So find HF by using of division method 190 and 540. From this, we are going to calculate the HF value. First, I'm going to take the 545 and divide it by 119. Definitely, I will be get the remainder 68. Again, the remainder again divided to the previous number 119 divided by 64. The remainder value is 15. Again, I will get remainder value is 51. Again, the 51 divided to the previous remainder of 68. I will get 70. Again, what happened? The 70 divided to the previous remainder value of 51. I'll be get 0. So what is the HF value? 19. That is a very, very important type of the HF value. So first two ones common. The third one is totally different from the previous two. So this is the most important one. And fourth one also similar, but it is only different. It's a decimal scale, 0.72 and 1.08. Now I want to first I want to calculate the HF. So decimal little bit tough. So first I'm going to convert the value into the integers. 0.75 is nothing but 72 by 100 and 1.08 is nothing but divided by 100. So now I'm going to take the value number of 72 and 108. It's two number. From this two number, I'm going to calculate the HF value. How to calculate? By using the second method or third method, you can able to get the value of 36. Finally, you convert the number into the decimal point and get the answer. That is why, because the question is under the dimension decimal value. So you have to do the answer in the decimal itself. So okay, last one, the last type is this is a last term. So two numbers are given. I don't know, the number is not directly given. The product of two number values this much, and sum of this value, the sum of this two number value is much. Like this type of problem may be done. Okay, so we are going to follow some formula. What are the formula means? HF and LCM. We are going to multiply this two, the product of this number. So HF of the two number and LCM of the two number or three number, whatever it is, two number or three number. HF of two number, LCM of two number equal to the product. What is the HF? See the problem. Two number or number have HF is 8. The product of this two number is 384. Find the numbers if one number is 324. So HF if how much it is 8 and the LCM is given, that is called 34. One number is given 20. You substitute in this formula, you will get the value that is called values in table 48. So please memorize this formula. The product of HF and the LCM is equal to product. So this is applicable only for two numbers. Suppose three numbers is given. So similar method to find the HF value and the LCM value and product of these three values. This is a basic formula for finding the unknown HF and the LCM number. Okay, so in this HF and LCM, there is a three different types of we are going to see. Similarly, in a LCM also same thing. The product of LCM and HF is equal to the product of number. So first example, we are going to see the first problem, LCM. Find the LCM of 12 and 18. 12 and 18, first number is 12. Second number is 8. The 12, number 12, I'm going to write like this. 2 power of 2 into 3. 2 into 3 power of 2. So from this, 2 here, 2 here, okay. In the HF, we are going to take the minimum value. But LCM, we are going to take the maximum value. That is something here. So 2 power of 1 is here, 2 power of 2 is here. I'm going to get 2 power of 2, maximum value. And next combination, 3 power of 1 is square. So minimum value is 1 and maximum value is 2. So 3 square. So LCM is nothing but 2 square and 3 square is equal to 26. Very next problem. Here only 2 numbers given. But third problem, 3 numbers are given. 15, 20, 30. The 15, I'm going to write like this 3 into 5. 20 is 2 power of square into 5. 30 is 2 is. See the first one. There is a node 2 is there. So node 2 is there. On the HF, one number should be present on the tree. Then only we are going to hit the minimum number. But here the node 2 is present. But here is present. Here is present. So 2 square, I am going to take the maximum. In the 3 itself, I am going to take the maximum value. In 5 itself, I am going to take the maximum. Multiple or distant, this is called as LCM, second and third. Third one, two numbers are given, 16 and 8. Now we are using in this form now. So product of two numbers divided by HF is equal to this one. This is third type. And fourth type is nothing but a simple type. The smallest number divisible by 8, 1. So 8, I'm going to divide 2, I'm going to write like a 2 power of 3. 1, I'm going to write like a 2 square power of 3 into 3. And 15 is 3 into 4. So LCM, maximum number, 2 square, 3 by 3 ratio, 3, 5 ratio, 5. LCM is 150. Last type, find the LCM of fraction. Note down, it's a fraction. 2 by 3, 4 by 5, 6 by 7. In the LCM of this first number, 4, 4, 6, HF is 2, 3, 5, 7. From this combination, we are going to take the 12 and 1 to down. So LCM is 2. So these are important types of LCM, important problems, important types of problems we have for LCM and HCM. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to go for the next topic. Very important topic. That is called as a simplification. In the simplification, we are following some rules. What are the rules are there? First one, BODMA. This is a rule. B for bracket, O for order. Order means power. That's it. Power is music. And D for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, S for subtraction. So this is a notation for BODMA. We are going to solve the problem from left to right. What is the left to first left? This is nothing but D, M, A, S. This is a left to right. Simplification. See the path. You are seeing some example. Simplify 48 divided by 6 into 3 plus 548 divided by 6 into 3 plus 548 divided by 6 into 3 plus 5. How to translate this one? Simple method, BODMS, left-hand side. What is a BODMS? Suppose. Any brackets are there? No. So reject first one. Second, any order power is there? No. Okay. Third one, division. First, we are going to divide the division for what we are going to finish. 14 divided by 6, 8 will come. Okay. Any other divisions are there? Next. Multiplication. 8 into 3, multiplication is 24. Next is addition. Addition is how much it is? 24 plus 5, 29. So, okay. We're going to do the problem like that. So this is a simple method. See, the second method is a bracket and power will come. First one, no bracket, no. But the second problem is very simple problem, and it is a little bit tough compared to the previous one. Bracket is present and power also present. See, 4 square. First, we are going to finish the over, then bracket, then division, then multiplication, then addition and subtraction. The answer is this one. And third one also like that only, little bit tough. See, 2 different brackets are there. First, we are going to finish the bracket for. After that, go for order, then division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. These are order one. So this is a LCM of LCM, LCM, then simplification. These three definitely, if some question definitely come for it. Okay. Now we are going to see then another topic of percentage. What is the percentage? For example, simple calculation we take. For actually example, one student will test mark will be 400 something. Okay. 400. Example we take 4 out of 500. Out of 500. So how much percent will come? 500. Right. We are going to divide this two value and the multiple 100. This is the actual percentage student from this. So this is a basic. So base percentage is nothing but how much value of this component and total value of the component into 100. That is called as percentage. Basic formula. Suppose I want to increase the percentage or I want to decrease the percentage. What are the formula will be involved? Increasingly, how much increased by original into 100 and then one decreased by original into. So this is two important formulas will be involved in this presentation. Okay, based on the formula, we'll see some other problems. Okay, first of all, we'll see 20. What is the value of 25 percentage in 480? The 25 percentage we already know 1 by 4. I mean 25 to remember this number 1 by 4. Now I'm going to divide this number by 480. So 480 into 1 by 4, I mean into 1 by 4. So definitely 480 divided by 480 divided by 4 will come. So the value is 120. So in this 480, 25 percentage is 120. That is this one. See the second very easy problem. The number increased from 200 to 260. Find the how much percentage will be increased. First, we are going to calculate the how much increase from 200 to 260. The difference is 60. And what is the actual value? Actual value 200. So 60 divided by 200. I want that answer in the percentage. That's why I'm going to multiply into 100. I'll be get 30 percentage. So the number is increased from 200 to 260. That's 30 percentage value will be increased. That is an increase. Okay. See the third problem. The price of the, for example, one component is there. In this component, price will be decreased 20%. Actually, for example, one component, and the rate is 100 rupees. Example, I'm telling 100 rupees. The price will be decreased 20%. So from this 100 to 20% will be this mean what is the original price or what is the actual price of the component now? That is a question. Again, I'm going to read the price is decreased 20%. Find the final price if the original price is 500. Decreasing is 20%. From how much it is? From the original value. So original value into 20%. The value will be 100 I will get. What is the final price? From the 500 minus decreasing percentage of the value 100, subtract this two, we will be getting 400. That is called as third time. Very important time. This type of question definitely come from the exam. No doubt. So decreasing percentage and increasing percentage. So here decreasing percentage we are going to subtract from the original. Suppose increasing, suppose the increasing aspect, almost 20% increase, the 20 coming, you have to add the value that is a different. So increasingly add, decreasingly subtract, that is a different. And very simple problem. A student score 72 mark out of 90 and 72 out of 90. Find the percentage. What's the total value? Total is 90. From the 90, the student got 70. So I want the percentage in terms of, I want the percentage. So I'm going to multiply this value into 100. I got 80 percentage. That is called as a, that is an answer for that one. So these are basic, but simple and important question for percentage. Okay. So now we are seeing HCF, LCM, percentage, and that is called simplification. The fourth topic is study. These are the important part. Now we are seeing very most important topic of ratio and proportionality. What is the ratio? For example, one system is there. So unless I'm going to take one box, put in box. In this box, two or more than two different number of components are present. I want to find the ratio of each component in the system. First, I'm going to take the two component A and B. So A have some percentage of the component, B have some percentage. So A is to B is equal to. We are going to write this ratio A divided by A. So this is a first basic property of the ratio. So from the system, two components are there. The two different components have the different ratios is present. So I'm going to take the each ratio. So A is to B, I can write A divided by B. Second one, proportional constant. This is a ratio property. Proportional A is to B equal to C is to D. We can write this ratio like this. A divided by B is equal to C divided by D. Unless in the cross multiplication, A into D is B into C. Also we can write. So first one, ratio property, proportional property. Another one is a sum of method. Division, nothing but some division we did. Actually, in our own component, own system, two different things are there that I want to take the total ratio. So A is to B and the total is equal to T. So the sum of two component and what are the component. So A divided by B plus B into total is the first one. Second one, B divided by A plus B into T. This is second one. So this is a sum method, conversion ratio method. Final one is nothing but compound ratio method. So A is to B into C is to D is equal to AC is to B. These are important 5 rules and 5 important formula we are using in the ratio and proportional. Okay, students, let's see some types of problems. First one system is there. It is a 300 components are present. In the 300 components, different set of components are present. The ratio is 2:3. First, I'm going to add this to see the first component. See the first component here. And 2 is 3 is how much it is? 5. And I want to know the percentage of this one. So 2 divided by 5 into total components 300 into 300. So the first component is 130. So second component 300 is 2. Add this 2, you will get a 2%. That is the first two. This is okay. Second one, A is to B and B is to C, and the 5 ratio of A is to B is to C. Simple one. A is to B, how much it is? 3.4. B is to C is 2.5. LCM we are going to take and substitute this to indicate the ratio. B is to 4 is to 5. So 3 is to 4 is to 10. Sorry, 3 is to 4. This third one is an important model. We are going to find annual value. The ratio is 5 is to equal to 15 is to 45. So see that with the you can write Yes, right around proportional time. So 5 is to 45 cross multiplication. X into 15. So you indicate X is equal to 15. This is an answer for that one. So this is a okay. Now the another topic is always very simple and important. And I will tell you the always is very, very, very simple and important. How this is simple view? The n number of observations is given, and sum of all observations are given. You have to find the average. That's all. For example, in a class of 5 students are there. Each student have the different. I want the average mean what I'm going to do. Add all the small. There will be number of them. That is called average. So first problem 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Some numbers are there. From this 5 numbers, from this 5 total, I want the average. So add all those numbers. 150. How many hits are there? See, 1, 2, 5. So sum divided by 5 is equal to 30. That's all. Okay. In this average, first method is a simple method, simple average method. Second method, weightage average. Weightage average method. A class of 5 students are there. So 5 students have different height according to the different height. See, the two values will be two parameters are involved here. Value and weight. In previous one, only one value will be present. Here, two values are given. Value and weight. Okay. So the formula is weight average is nothing but value, weight, divided by weight. Okay, this is one problem. After that, we'll be here. See the second one. Good and easy and very important. The price of the item is 100, 200, 300. What are 3 items are there? 3 items are there. So items value is given 100, 200, 300. And quantities is first one is one quantity and 100 maybe one quantity. 200 maybe two quantity, 300. What is the weight of this? So 100 into quantity. I mean price into quantity, sec plus price into second price, quantity price into number of quantity plus third quantity price and the quantity divided by total quantities. That is called as 100 into 1, 200 into 100, 300 into 3, divided by number of quantity 1, 2, 3, 6. So weight always is equal to 233. That is called answer for these are important topics, important methods available in average. In average, only two methods. Simple average method, weight average method. That is the two methods will be average. Now we move for that. Third, very first important topic is profit loss analysis. If you're going to buy any component, definitely you're asking discount, or sometimes you will face the losses. Sometimes maybe get profit also. So how to calculate this? This is a topic of concept. First one, profit. I want some profit. Suppose I'm going to selling the component to the customer. How much profit I will get? This thing we are going to calculate in this form. SP is nothing but selling price. CP is nothing but cost of the product. So if selling price will be more than capital price, I mean cost of the price, cost of the product is equal to less mean definitely my output is profit. So SP is greater than CP is a profit. Suppose SP is greater, sorry, less than CPS data definitely it will lose. So selling price will be very less and cost of the price will be more. That is what I said. So from the profit, from the loss, I want to calculate discount. So how to calculate the discount? The discount is nothing but what is the actual market price of the minus selling price. We are going to subtract this to definite discount. It's a fourth row. And very last important formula selling price. See the here. See here. Take this formula. So I want a selling price. So capital price will be from that side. Here, profit plus capital price. That is what I say. And this from this formula also you can keep this capital price in the CP on the side. The selling price is equal to capital price plus houses. This is a basic profit. Yes, we see one some problem we see profit problem. So the cost of the product is a 500. The selling price is 600. What is the profit? That is very important. So see the raw profit we the cost of price minus selling price is equal to 100 I got. What is the actual cost of the price? It's a 500. So how much profit you got? 100. So 100 to 500 into 100. So 20% profit. Okay. Suppose see the next one. The cost of the price is 800. Now selling price is 800. 18 rupees. Cost of price. What is the profit? We are going to subtract this to the answer is 80. From the 80 is a profit. So what is the cost of the product? It's an 800. So 80 will be 800 into 100%. So 10% profit. And similarly, loss. The loss, say the second problem, in the loss, the cost of the product is 750, selling price is 700. What is the loss here? 750 minus 750 days. So what is the loss percentage? The loss amount is 50 rupees. And cost of the product is 750 rupees into 100. 6.67% loss is reported. And the discount price 500 is actually I'm going to say the component in some percentage of discount. How much percentage is going to have? The market price is 600. I say 540. I discount 60%. So I want the discount amount 660 rupees in terms of percent I want. So 60% of discount, 60 rupees of discount divided by market price of the product 600 into 10% discount I got. So this is important methods of this. Another type is simple interest and compound interest. This is a regular question for our IMUCET examination. So definitely two more questions, more than two questions will come from this section. So it is a very simple topic. We are going to substitute the value to the formula and get the direct answer, which is concept. Simple interest is nothing but simple interest is nothing but is a principal amount into rate of interest and how much duration of this component the divided by 100. So we is nothing but principal. We'll see one problem. Principal is 10,000 and rate of interest is 5%. The turnover time is 2 years. So we are going to substitute the value here. P value is how much it is? 10,000. R value is nothing but 5 to 100. Turnover is nothing but it should be in a year for month. That is say we have to pay very much is given to year subsidy. The formula applicable only for years. This times So it will be this is called simple interest. And compound interest also, this is a formula for that one. We are going to calculate the compound interest in annual. So compound interest is nothing but principal amount into 1 plus rate of interest or the power of time period. This is a simple. So this problem is 5 times. The rate of interest is 10% and the turnover is 2 years. The answer is 1050 rupees. So this is a compound interest. So this is the types of problem. So these are basic problem for the stateful interest and compound interest. Third, easy, simple, and important topic of time and important. Actually, time important. Classical systems are three methods of time. Number one is work efficiency. Number two, man, human, materialist. Third one, biology. Fourth one, work and wage strength. So the four are important. See one by first one is nothing but work efficiency. The work is nothing but how much rate of work you are doing into the time. What is the rate of change of work into time? Efficiency is nothing but work done in 1 day. So for example, the person A doing the work, complete the work in 10 years. It's something like 10 years. 10 years. What is the 1 day work? 1 day. That's all. One, like that only, first day, 1 day, second day. So finally, whatever. Go through 1 day, 1 day. Okay, easy. You can finish the work in 10 days. 1 day work is 1 day. Suppose within the 5 days, how much work is completed. So 1 day work, 1 by 10 into 5, 1 by 12. So half of the total. Suppose 6 day, how many work is done? 1 by 10 into 6. That's all. So what happened? 3 by 5. 3/5 of the work will complete. And B, we can do the job in 8 days. How many days? How much? In 4 days. So we going to take the work, complete the work in 8 days. And I want to know how in the second day, how much is completed. What is the 1 day work? 1 by 8. In a 2 day, only up to 1 by 8, 1 by 4, 1/4 of work. So the next method is a man and vision. One man can do the work and one by one. The combination is called the same man, woman, vision, method. Receive the problem. Do man, 4 man is equal to 1 and applicable. In particularly, how many years and how many minutes are required? This is the question. So, first 1 man, 2 man, 4 man, both are equal. So, I'm going to start. I'm going to cancel this 1 man doing work and 10 days. I'm a 1 man is equal to 2. So, 1 man doing 10 days. 2 man. So, this is the answer for third one, it is a simple one. For example, in a tank, for example, I'm going to a tank full of water. The volume of the tank is given. I'm going to have a pipe to the tank. I will open the tank, How much time required to empty the pipe? Or how much, the question will come, how many times required to empty the tank? Or suppose I'm going to connect the pipe to the tank. The water is flowing. How much time is required to fill the tank? Like the question will come. So empty or fill. So filling mean is always positive, empty mean empty. So net worth is equal to net rate. The pipe A filled in 6 hours. Okay. Second pipe, the pipe filled in 3 years. So what is the rate of change? So 6 hours mean 1 hour how much is filled? 1/6. Pipe B, the one by three portion will be filled. So add this two, you will get the answer is of. And similarly, one more problem. A fills in 4 hours. B empties in 8 hours. So net rate C will be 1/4. 1 hour after IP, 1/8. 1 hour after IP empty explanation will be. Subtract this. This is the answer. The time required to fill the tank. This is our third one. For example, the staff will the work. He will be finished the work. How much wages are have to pay based on this work? Right? Here, see, wages directly proportional to the content. If the work is same, wages also same. If the efficiency is different, wages in the ratio first, we're going to see the problem A and B. What is same? A does double the work. A does double the work. The ratio of is 2:2. For example, this is a 2:2. And second problem, A can do the work 10 days, B in the 5 days. So efficiency ratio is nothing but 1/10 A, 1/5 B. So ratio is nothing but 1/10 is to 1/5. Cancel that one, will be get 2:1:2. This is a ratio. So what is the rate ratio? 1:2. 1:2. So this is our next important property. Next important property is exceed. I have the two different quantity of quantities or values are there, and two different quantity and two different values of the component I have. I'm going to mix these two in a particular ratio. What is the final? That is a question that is important on this point. So milk I'm going to take. Example first to see the first problem. Milk I'm going to take. The rupees 40 per liter. Another quantity of the milk I'm going to take 60 per liter. Mix in the equal amount. So mix in the equal amount. No, not mix in the equal amount. Mean price 40 plus 60. Number of formula is 2. 50 per liter. Each quantity have simple operation. So this is another one is a simple problem. 10 liter at 20 liter per liter. 20 and 20 liter percent 20 liter. 20 rupees per liter and not 20 liter. 30 rupees per liter. So what is the mean? So then let's 20 step 1. How many compounds are there? It's a first. Go to another one. So in this scenario, another one is an addition. Is a direct formula. We are going to substitute the calculation. First, we see the problem, then we go for the formula. Mixing of rupees 20 and 30, I got 25. So, first one, high price minus mean is 2. Mean minus 2 rupees. What is high price? 30 is high price. 30. And mean plus 25. I mean 30 plus 20, that's okay. We got to 25 to make a transaction. We have 30 minus 25 is to 25 minus 30. 5 is to 1 is to 1 ratio. Equal value. That is some price. Another is the replacement problem. just substitution. The formula if the liquids replace to some other component, find the amount. That's formula. These are simple one. Last and final, very most important, that substitution method is measurement. Basically, actually, the shapes are two types of shapes are there. One is regular, other one is irregular. So in the measurement, first we want to calculate the area. First I'm going to take the square. What is this area square? Size square. Perimeter. All sides are there. Four sides are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 into side is called as a perimeter. It's a form of example. Side is 5. What is side? 5 square. Perimeter 4 into 5. In a rectangle, area is nothing length width, and perimeter is nothing but form of length, width, and formula is nothing but LB direct substitution. Triangle, area is equal to perimeter is the sum of all the sides, sum of all the sides. Example, width is 6, height is sketch. We have simple off into 6 into 4. Side is nothing but 3, 4, 5. So the perimeter is nothing but sum of all sides. 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 5. Circle, area is nothing but pi square. Circumference is 2 pi. I only have example, my circle this is 7. Area, pi square, value 153 centimeter. The unit is very important. Centimeter. Check before we enter the. So check the unit centimeter square and circumference is nothing but. Okay. Now the cross topic is volume and surface area. That cube. The volume is cube and surface area is 6. 6 is square. Sorry. Surface area is 6 is. Some angle cube. The side is 3. Volume is 3 power 3. Surface area is 16 and cuboid also length, width, and height. And surface area is nothing but into all of 2 into added to be length, width, and height. So what is cylinder and these are important. What is the volume of cylinder? Pi square h. Surface area to pi r in the h plus r. So see the radius is given 3. Height of the cylinder is 7. Volume is nothing but pi 3.14 r square 3 into 3 and h is nothing but 7. We can answer direct substitution. And cone is nothing but volume and surface area. So what is the formula for the cone? Volume of the cone. The volume formula is nothing but 1 by 3 pi r square into h in surface area pi r into L. And similar sphere. Also, the volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r. Surface area is 4 pi r square. Example of problem, the radius is 3, volume is equal to 4 by 3 into pi value 3.14, r value 3.3, 1. And surface area 4 into pi value 3.14, radius is 3 into 3, surface area. So these are important. This is the syllabus and important for your exam. So today we discussed what are the topic that topic we discussed that numbers. What is the numbers? We discussed what is the natural number, what is the whole number, and integers, the same, and what is the fraction and decimal, See what is a HCF as an LCM and HCF. And to each other data is seen, and the division rule is seen, and simplification bracket, and divide, multiplication, addition, subtraction, and this currency. The first problem. Second one, percentage. The type of percentage condition and increasing percentage, decreasing percentage, profit lost, and the ratio is seen the three types, and the ratio comparison, the proportional, directive, study. All the three type of model is distributed. The simple knowledge, weightage, population. Profit is study by what you remember. Cost price, which is a profit, which is a loss, which is a discount, study. And the last one, and another one, simple interest, direct formula, the simple interest system. Right? Visible rate of interest into turnover. Okay. This formula applicable only for year based and this compound interest study. Time and speed distance is the study. Time and work, three types of study. What is how much work efficiency, man machines based, and the pipes this and wages based study. And mixing of the two moment stable and basic formula of the measurement is taken area parameters and square and volume surface is taken. Okay, so students. Okay. Okay. Thank you.